guys, and welcome back to the channel. I have a lot to catch you up on, a lot of games we last left off, but I've went through what I'd describe as a mini rebuild since we left off, and I wanted to get most of the January business done first. But we'll go through the schedules first, then we'll show you the business we've done. So, we left off with the Liverpool, and I believe it was the Wolves game. We then beat Newcastle 2-1 in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Beltran and Brozier with the goals. Beat West Brom 3-1. Elliott, Morris and Johnson with the goals. We then drew it with Chelsea 2-2, but Jack Harrison was sent off early. Brozier with our 2 goals. We beat Arsenal 2-1. Beste and Brozier. We beat Villa 2-0. Harvey Elliott, Javi Hernandez. Beat Fulham 3-0. Harrison, Morris and Beltran with the goals. At this point I'm thinking everything's rosy, we're doing amazing. And then sort of we came back down to reality a little bit in this next run. We then drew 1-1 with Forest. We were the better team. We had Gusto sent off. Morrison scored for us. And then Kyle Walker-Peters scored an own goal. So it was amazing. Loved that game. Absolutely brilliant. We had a good bounce back against Tottenham. We beat them 3-1. Pizarro, Brozier and Elliott with the goals. And then we lost to Forest. So this time they battered us 4-2. Brozier and Pizarro with the consolation goals, and unfortunately the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. I really wanted to try and win it. I didn't think we're not one of the favourites for it, but we got to the quarterfinals. Like, yeah, Forest in this game, we can get to the semis at least, potentially then see what happens. No, we couldn't. We bottled it and we lost to Forest, which was great. 2-1 against West Ham. So Beltran and Pizarro with our goals. Lost 2-1 to Newcastle with Brozier with the only goal, and then 3-0 against Man United. Giles with 2 and Brozier with 1. So this month's been a bit of a humbling for us. So we lost 8-4. We conceded 8 to Liverpool. After we beat them in the last episode, we lost 8-4. Walker-Peters, Beltran, Giles and Brozier with goals for us. Nunes, Szoboszlai, Salah with 3 and Diaz with 2. We then beat Rochdale only 2-0, Gusto and Bissek with the goals. Beat West Brom 4-2, but they were 1-0 up, and then we went 2-1, and then they equalised, so it was a bit of back and forth. Pizarro, Boselli, Brennan Johnson and Longstaff with our goals. So after that, it was, where are we? After that, it was a 5-0 hammering against Wolves. So Wolves hammered us 5-0. Obviously, we had no goal scorers. Neto, Gonto, and Podence for them. Also, Givial? I don't know how to say that. Unfortunately, I apologise. I don't know how to pronounce that. They scored for Wolves. Stats-wise, it was fairly even, but we just couldn't finish our chances. They just battered us, which is really annoying. Especially 5-0 against Wolves. So at that point, I think they were like 17th in the league. So it's not going well there. And we've just come back off a 4-2 win against Cardiff. Brozier, Beltran and one of our new signings scoring. So I'm going to show you the transfer business. I'll start with the outs. So out-wise, Nicola Kavlina left. He went for 9.5, potentially rising to 10.25. Reason I sold him is Kaminski's getting old, and I wanted to upgrade in goalkeeper. I didn't know if he was good enough to be our starting first choice. We then also sold Derlis. He went to Almira for 3.2 million. We signed Bissek for 4.5 million to Anderlecht. He just kept moaning, and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered anymore. Just get out my club. So that left us with some business to do. So the first one we brought in was Adam Steele, 425k. Value's already jumped up. Really good potential. Good League One player at the minute. Just a really good young regen, and he'll be homegrown, so I'm happy with that. We then signed our potential first choice keeper, which is Martin van der Rot from Leipzig. It was 7.5 million. Really good, really well-rounded keeper, so I'm really happy with him. Room to grow. He's only 23, so I'm really happy with him as our first choice keeper. Sander Berger, 8 million, rising to 10. He was listed. I figured we needed a new midfielder. I was happy with him because we didn't have a lot of depth there. I kind of regret the signing now after 2 of our later signings, but we'll get into that. Nicola Treslow. So he's valued at 30 to 40 million. Good potential. He's 21. Quite well rounded. Good off the ball. Finishing's okay. Physicals are really good. I debated signing him before when he was at Hanover, but I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't really want him. Then he went to New York. He done pretty well, so I was like, you know what, I'll take a chance on him. He's cheap enough. Why not? And I needed a striker, so I figured, yeah, let's go. Because I want someone to partner Brozier. Endrick's not coming back, so I wanted to partner Brozier with someone good. Morris has done well to start, but he's really dropped off recently, so I needed a good partner to him. And then I saw Varela was transfer listed, so I went in for him, 10 million with 2 million in add-ons, so happy with that. Really good, well-rounded player. Again, he can grow. His value's already shot up, so we can tell him potential at worst. And then I saw another guy was listed. He's homegrown. He's an important player. He's really well-rounded. Amazing work rate, stamina, fitness, aggression, determination. He's really well-rounded. He's only 25. Conor Gallagher is a Luton Town player, so I'm really happy with that. But that was our business so far. We have also... we're trying to sell Jacob Brown for 4.3 million, so hopefully he'll be out. But we'll have to see how that goes. I am also... Where is he? Has he been sold? Because there's one player I thought I was selling, but I don't really know where he is. No, he's still here. So I've been trying to sell Barkley as well, just because I think he'd be... he's not really playing, so if we can get some money for him, it's better than him just sitting here complaining. I kind of want to sort this out, because we have a lot of players complaining about minutes, because to be quite frank, they're just not good enough. So I'm trying to sort out the dynamics by selling the players who are unhappy. But let's just quickly have a mid-season, I guess, breakdown of stats. So Brozier's our top goal scorer with 15. Morris and Beltran both have 7. Elliott with 5 and Johnson with 5. Assist-wise, Jack Harrison's leading it with Brozier second and Elliott third. Average rating, Conor Gallagher's our highest, but he's only played 1 game. Brozier and Giles are next. Giles I'm still quite annoyed about, because he's wanting to keep his options open. And this is why the problem I've got with him, why he probably hasn't played as much, because I don't really want him to do well, which he is doing when he's coming on, and then him leaving on a free. But today's game, we'll go in against Palace. We shall see how we do, and hopefully we could pick up a win. It seems like our forms are very hit and miss, but this is a game at home. To be honest, it's a game we should be winning, so I'm hoping we can... Our form's not been at this, for Luton, our form's been alright. I think it's just how much we've been losing by, which is the problem. A 5-0 to Wolves shouldn't happen. And 8-4, conceding 8 goals is pathetic. That's my main problem. Form, 3 wins, 2 losses. I'll take that. We are Luton. I will take that. But it is just how we've lost, which is the problem for me. Their form's not looking the best. Let's get into it and hope we can, I guess, improve on our recent form. We are, as you see, and as you saw on our initial page, we are 4th in the league as well, so we are doing really well in the league. I don't expect us to finish 4th. That is not... I said I wanted to try and get Europe this season. I was expecting maybe 7th or 8th at best. That's kind of where I'm still expecting us to go, but we'll have to see as the season progresses. I absolutely do not expect Champions League. Whips it in, holding at the back post. Tommy Doyle with the assist. We scored from a set piece. We are 1-0 up. I'm happy with that. I've complained about set pieces this year because as much as last year was unrealistic at how many you scored, I think this year's unrealistic at how many you don't, with how many you scored now as well in the opposite way. Last year was too much, this year's not enough, in my opinion. Scoring 2 goals a season from set pieces is just a bit ridiculous. Whereas last year, you could get 30 goals, which, how do you go from one extreme to the other? Eze is injured for them. That is obviously a massive surprise because he never gets injured. Kaminsky now, over the top. And they get it back to Corey. Lerma, what can he do with it? Roxy. They are actually the ones who've got Emil Smith-Rowe. And to be quite frank, I want to sign him. Their form's not been great. I'm hoping they can sell him in the summer. I know he's injured right now because he's in my shortlist, so I get news on him, and he is injured. So that's why he's not playing this game. Where are they? They are in the relegation zone, so if they go down, I will absolutely be looking to see if I can poach Smith-Rowe from them. But we'll have to see how that goes. Best days on the corner. He's probably going to play it short. And he does to Elliott. Elliott now, what can he do with it? Whips it across the edge of the box. Pizarro shoots. That is 2-0, an own goal from Eduard. And we are 2-0 up. This is more like it. This is what I want. Best Day's playing a lot more because he requested it. Like, he complained about his first team time. And to be honest with you, like, he's a really good player. I see no reason why he can't play more. It does also help that Harrison's picked up a bit of a knock, but I think he should be playing more, and I was picking him to start over Harrison before Harrison got injured. Doyle, Pizarro, Semedo, Raksu, Raksu, that's the singer turned influencer boxer guy. Semedo's shot is wide. They've had some decent shots in there. They have had more possession, but we've just been more clinical. Do you know what? I don't care about the rest of the stats. If we win this game, we win the game. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy, guys. Let's keep it up. Start second half. Our strikers haven't been it. So neither of our two strikers have scored, which is potentially concerning. Neither of them are on a good rating either. So I'd like to see them get more involved in the game, but scoring from 2 set pieces, I would kind of like... We've still scored at least. Maybe at the 50th minute, 55th minute, which is my usual benchmark for my first subs, we'll see if we can make any changes. I've seen some other people do really well with Luton. Like, I don't, like, finishing well clear of the relegation zone first season. I really don't know how they done it. I know, well, I say some people. I've seen tactics. Like, there was an underdog tactic I saw where someone stayed well clear of the relegation zone with Luton. I was like, how? Like, I really, like, this team in the first season was shocking. Ryan Giles, I think, is the only one I've got left. No, I've got Tom Lockyer, Kaminsky. I think that is actually it. Yeah, that is actually it. They are back into it, though. A 2-1. Let's praise the team. I'm going to go attacking because I don't want them to get back into it. Gusto is going to come off for Francis. Broge is going to come off for... Ooh, Beltran. And Best is going to come off for Giles. Oh, he's... do you know what? I'll take the risk. He can come on. I trust you. Make a difference. Confirm subs. Let's go. See what they can do. Go and attacking. Let's see if we can get more of some more shots to try and extend our gap again. I'm not happy with a 1-goal lead. 1-goal lead is always concerning. Beltran runs down the side, whips it in. What can we do with it? Absolutely nothing. Mitchell can now get it. And he is going to pass it inside to Lerma. Lerma, how do we say this name? Raksakel, okay. I really hope that's the correct pronunciation, because if it isn't, I apologise. Right, Semedo. Klassen. Mitchell. Mitchell could be a decent signing as well. I'm still like, I'm not fully cemented on many positions, and they are back into it, and that is pathetic. Is it off? I think it might be off. Disallowed, okay. Do need to demand more from this team, though, because there's no way we should be going 2-0 up and letting them get back into it. I said the stats weren't in our favour. I didn't mind if we won, but if we're not going to win, that's a bit of a joke. Right, Elliot's knackered. He wants to come off. Yeah, why not bring Morris on for him? 76 minutes. Do I make 2 subs? I can't... Nah, I'm not bringing Steele on. What about centre mid? Yeah, Pizarro can come off for Gallagher. That's what I'll do. Decore. Gehi. Lerma. We get the ball back. Pizarro now. What can you do with it? Nothing. End the highlight. Okay, come on, guys. Encourage the team. Come on. Richards now. Anderson. They're passing it around the back. Okay. I think Luton could be on course for the record of the... I genuinely think there could be 3 teams to beat Derby's record. What was Derby's record? Derby's record in the league was really low, but like Burnley, Luton and Sheffield United are all concerning. I actually don't think Luton will be bottom, though. I think Sheffield United are far worse. Like, I genuinely don't know how... Like, there is no chance for me that they stay at all. I genuinely do not know how they got promoted. They are shockingly bad. Walker Peters, Klassen, cross, Francis gets the interception. Morris now, what can you do with it? Passes it back to Holden, who holds it up, and the highlight. We're nearly at the end of the game, so I think, yes, and there we are. 3 points on the board, I'll take it. We didn't play as well as we want, but we can get the result, so I'm happy with that. The match today looked like it could have gone either way. It's fair to say you really confident you win. I never believed for a second that we were not going to get the win. Yeah, I have to give you the belief we're going to focus always on our own abilities. How do you think the two teams... It's so much I learned a lot from. I'm pleased about that. Okay. So I'm happy with that. We're still in the top 4. We're third. But obviously Arsenal and Chelsea both have game in hands on us. So we'll have to see how that goes. Again, not expecting top 4. It'd be massive, it'd be massive if we can, but I'm not expecting it. But I'll see you back for the second game, and hopefully we can pick up another win, but we'll have to see. Hello guys, and welcome back to the second game. There's some news I needed to let you know, which I realised I forgot in the first part. So we've got a couple of free transfers coming in. So we've got Edvard Patterson. He's a young player, decent championship, good potential, at worst sell-on value. George Akena again, good potential, worst sell-on value. And Brozier as a depth option, a striker. He's quick, decent stats. So I wanted to get him in. They're all just options. We've also got an option, a potential sale for Lockyer now, so he could potentially go as well. But I'll keep you updated with that. But let's get into this game and see how we do. What I am actually going to do, I'm going to bring Gallagher for Doyle. Let's get into it. See how we do. Right, start. Nobody's expected anything. I trust you. Trust you. I trust you. Let's get into it. So, I always get our assistant manager to quick pick, and then if I have any changes, I'll make them. He suggested Brozier at left wing, so our new man and also Beltran can start up top. Never thought about doing that, but I think it is worth a go. Like, Brozier's not really been amazing recently, and I haven't really given Beltran much of a go recently, so why not? So I'm going to give it a go this game, see if it pays off. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. It's not a game I expect to win against Man United at Old Trafford, so it's worth a try and see what happens. Come on, let's encourage. Come on, guys. I mean, shots-wise it's even, but we are absolutely not possession-wise. They've got 70% of the ball, which is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, why not? Hoyland, what can he do with it? Nothing. Shot is blocked. Rush, nope. It goes out for a corner. Okay, Bruno is going to whip it in. No, he's not. Pass it to the edge of the area. Shot is blocked. Gallagher can get it. Now, what can Gallagher do? Nothing. He loses it straight back to Hoyland. Hoyland now run into our box. Gallagher gets a tackle in, and he gives away a pen. So, love that for you, Gallagher. Great choice to bring you in. Let's see. Will it be given? Let's hope it's not, but it probably will be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Brilliant choice to bring him in. I'm absolutely not regretting that decision. Let's see. What can we do? Can we save it? Let's hope so. Bruno takes it, and he scores. So, great start. We're 1-0 down. Love it. Love it. They do deserve it, stat-wise. Like, I can't complain too much, but it's just an annoying way for it to happen. I'd prefer it from open play. Gusto. Actually, would I? Yeah, because at least it's not an individual error. At least if they... Gallagher whips it in, trying to redeem, and we can't get anything on the end of it. Enzo, Casemiro. Oh, Tressor, what can he do? Oh my god, what is that? That was our opportunity, and he shoots it wide. Pathetic. We have dropped down to 4th with this. Arsenal have overtaken us. Sure. Whip. Nothing. Right. Casemiro. Enzo. Plenty of space. Shoots and wide. I know what I'm going to do. Right. Know what I'm going to do second half. Which is a gamble, because we are away in a game I don't expect us to win. But if we're already losing, I see no harm in going attacking. We've got nothing to lose, and hopefully it'll give us more of a chance. We'll hopefully create more and have more possession and see if it can lead to something for us. Kaminsky now to Shaw. Well, attempted to Elliott, but Shaw got there. Casemiro blocked. Beltran, what can he do with it? Pass it back to Pizarro, who threads through Brozier. What can he do with it? Shot, and that is 1-1. Pizarro with a goal. Brozier with the goal. Pizarro with the assist. Brozier on the left wing has paid off in this instance. Encourage the team. Right, 60 minutes. I'm going to make my subs. There we are. Who am I taking off? So Kyle Walker apparently isn't done well, so we'll bring on Fran. No, we won't, because he doesn't play that well there. Actually, yeah, we will. What we'll do, Kyle Walker will come off. He'll go back to his preferred position, and we'll bring on Igor, and we'll bring on Francis. So we'll bring on those two. Elliott can come off for Morris, and that's all the subs I'll do for now. I trust you make a difference out there for me. Let's go. Martinez, Casemiro, Enzo, Hoyland, Anthony. Oh, Igor couldn't get his foot in, and they have scored. Ball gets past him. He couldn't get his foot in, and Rashford nods in. Really disappointing. Hopefully, we'll bounce back into it. Demand more from the team. We have got a throw-in. Beltran, Francis, what can you do with it? Nothing. But Morris gets it back. Beltran. Oh, nothing. They've got it. Hoyland. Francis gets it back. Hold in. He's going to pass back to keeper. Yes, he is. Kaminsky. Passes it to Igor. Pizarro. What can you do with it now? Nothing. He passes it straight to Anthony. But he gets the ball back. Good for him. Pizarro. What are you going to do? Passes it to Javi. Javi to Igor. Pizarro again. Getting pressed. Holding now. Holding runs forward. Passes it to Morris. Morris cuts inside. Tries to pass it to Javi, but can't quite get there, and Wan-Bissaka gets the interception. Wan-Bissaka running down, and what's he going to do? Oh my God, a howler there for Kaminsky. A howler there, and they are 3-1 up. This is why I wanted a new keeper. Like, he's not starting next game. I'm going to give our new keeper a run in the team. I'm going to bring off Kaminsky, actually, for him. And I'm also going to make one more sub, which is Gallagher. He's going to come off for Longstaff. And that's going to be our final subs. Pizarro now. What can he do with it? Francis got it. Tries to thread through our striker. Can't quite do it. Mounts on the ball. Anthony. Bruno. Hoyland. Rashford in space. Good tackle from Francis. What can he do with it? Passes it to Morris on the wing, who tries to thread through Trezol, who does get it this time. Okay, what can he do? He's running into the box. Shot is deflected, and we get a corner. Can we score from this? We have got Morris, who's a threat for corners, and no, we can't, because it's at the end of the highlight. Okay. Oh, I was wondering what that was for a pass, but it's an alright pass, to be fair. Morris. Trizoldi. Beltran. Pizarro, Brozier, thread through Beltran, shot hits the post. He would have been offside anyway by the look, so love that. I mean, we have been more in the game in terms of shots. We got a goal at least, but disappointing. Is it? No. It's a loss against Man United at Old Trafford. We're Luton. It's not disappointing. It is what it is. Okay. So there we go. We got 3 points this episode. I will see you back. It's probably going to be in April time for the youth intake, but I'll see you around that time. Hopefully, we'll be in a good position in the league, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe a decent FA Cup run. But I'll see you back then. If there's any feedback you guys have, leave it below. I want to say thank you so much for 50 subscribers. I really appreciate it. It's absolutely amazing, so thank you so much. Anyone who's not subscribed, seems like most of you aren't, please leave a subscribe. It's massively please subscribe. It's massively appreciated. Thank you and goodbye.